What's up, subscribers? Sunjutsu here, and today I wanted to go ahead and give you guys my review for the Empire Campaign walkthrough video that came out for Total War Warhammer. Now, this video came out last night, so I wasn't able to do anything for it, so I'm going to go ahead and pick it up right now and give you guys my thoughts and some live-ish commentary on it, on what's going on in the video. Now, if you guys wanted to watch the video without my commentary, go in the description below and click the link. I'll leave the link down there to Total War's channel, and you guys can watch the actual video there without my commentary over the video. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right in and get started.
Sega.
It's been a while since we got a walkthrough video.
Hello, good evening, and welcome to the latest Total War Warhammer campaign walkthrough video. Today we're going to take a snapshot of a campaign we've been playing as the Empire, and the usual caveats apply. We're still a good 2.5 months from launch, and well into balancing and polishing. So you may see some placeholder bits and bobs, and many of the values on show may well change as we nudge everything into place.
Okay, so they're going to go ahead and change a couple things as development is going on still, so this game's still not 100%, and I'm guessing it's not 100% polished either.
We started by conquering Reichland, and we've recently taken the 3 regions of Middenland from the faction of Hochland, who just weren't playing ball diplomatically, which frankly is their loss. In terms of our immediate neighbours, we can see that Bretonia has...
This I was a little bit surprised on, that Bretonia got ganked up by the vampire faction near it, and basically got destroyed. It's only got a couple of settlements left. I was actually thinking they were going to be a lot more formidable, but maybe this is just, you know, one of the random outcomes that come in the game.
Sylvanian provinces towards us. Looking at the diplomatic status overlay, we're feeling relatively secure at the moment. All factions marked blue are our allies, testament to some good treaty making on our part early on. Just north you can see the Skulltakers.
I do like the fact that you can have plenty of allies as the Empire, but I'm wondering if, I mean, I'll mention it later in the video, but I'm wondering if you can become allies with the vampires or any of the vampire factions, if that's even an option. I'm hoping it is an option, but it's just difficult to get.
To the newly conquered and therefore unstable province of Middenland is Emperor Karl Franz himself. He's got a fairly well-balanced low to mid-tier army, with him composed of great swords, swordsmen, crossbowmen, Reichsguard, and mounted pistoliers. Karl himself is currently equipped with the sword of swift slaying, a charmed shield, and an obsidian lodestone, which offers him some magic resistance.
Oh, he's on a Pegasus now.
Skills-wise, we've been focusing
I just noticed
on
that.
improving his combat abilities, making
So it takes him a while before he gets to Deathclaw. Then I'm assuming that's oh yeah, he's about to say it right here.
Otherwise, the only other skill
Imperial Pegasus War Horse. I'm assuming as it goes on, you get Deathclaw.
We've yet to tackle his quest chains and earn his epic gear, but we'll definitely be making time for those soon, as the buffs on them, as you can see, are pretty major. Now, each race has its own set of campaign mechanics, and something that's unique to the Empire is its offices, which we can see here on the offices panel. Lords and legendary lords.
So this is the only thing we've really seen out of the government for the human races, the Empire, and I like it. That's kind of it's like this a little bit. I mean, I feel like if they just go too deep into it, too much into it, they might mess it up or muddy it up like they did with it. I mean, Attila was a little bit better, but still Attila was in Rome too also. They need to keep it simple, in my opinion, like Shogun 2.
Here, but we're going to look at the Forces tab and find Felix in our list of characters. So there he is, and we can see his new title has been added to his name.
I love this part. We could rename settlements, I believe, in the other one, in the other game, and now we can rename... No, can we rename settlements? Yeah, we could rename settlements. We could rename our squads or squadrons or our armies, and now we can rename our generals, which is awesome, as long as they're not like a main character.
So once we've built a rally field, for example, it offers buffs to our core infantry, as does the barracks. The blacksmith improves weapon and armour upgrades for various units, so let's go ahead and crack on with researching improved light cav armour. Now, Altdorf is your starting city as the Empire and the provincial capital, but it's the only city that you do start with. And to be honest, your first turns are probably going to be spent building up your forces and looking to expand and capture the entirety of Reichland. I think
See,
we had all
I'm
these cities
surprised
under
that
control by
as the
around
Empire, you only
2020,
start out with
and
one
much of
city.
our focus since then has
I
been on
figured they'd have at
improving our
least, I mean,
infrastructure
they're
to
called the
unlock better
Empire. I
units
mean,
and boost
you
our
know,
income.
not sure if the
Here in the
lore.
building browser for Altdorf, you can see what we've built, and of
I'm
course,
pretty sure
we're
the lore
driving
explains
towards
it,
in terms of
why they only have the
recruitment.
one city and they're called the Empire. I figure Empire would
Income is
mean they have
derived from our
multiple
capital city,
cities, multiple
various
territories.
cash-generating buildings in outer
But it's
settlements,
cool that by
plus
level
any
20, I mean,
exploitable
basically
resources in the
he
region.
said he's conquered
We've
many of
got
them,
some
but we don't
trade
really know what
links in
difficulty this
Altdorf
is
here,
on.
for
If this is on
example, so
easy,
that's
it'd be probably really
contributing
easy to
towards
do
our
it,
trade
obviously.
tariffs.
But if it's on like hard, like
And if
normally
we
what I
examine
play,
Grunberg here, we can see
I like
that
to play
certain
either a
chains
hard
are
or if I'm
limited
trying to
by the
get through a
maximum size
campaign
of the
pretty
settlement.
easily,
And with pastures in this
medium or
region, we
middle,
can use capital
whatever the
to
middle
bring
is.
some good growth and replenishment benefits to the province.
Infrastructure, military support, it's pretty cool.
Standing resolute outside Altdorf is our second legendary lord, Balthazar Gelt, who is currently being harassed by a Chaos Hero character, the rather aptly named Fator Death Metal.
No, not for
We only
you.
recently recruited Balthazar.
I like the way he sounds, because they were saying that he sounds like
from his skill tree that he's
I
very much
believe
magical
when I was
focused.
reading his Wikipedia page, it said that his voice is also solid gold, so it sounds kind of
Now, obviously, we want to get in casting
like, I don't know,
spells in
like
battle, so we're going to unlock the
metallic,
spells
I guess. I don't know.
and Gehenna's Golden
You can
Hounds,
hear his
both of
voice here in
which
a
are
minute
offensive
when they move
spells.
him. Yeah, right here.
Now,
Watch.
we're going to stick Balthazar in Altdorf for now, where he'll contribute to
Yeah, it sounds like a freaking transformer.
Very well, I'll move.
I like that. That's pretty cool.
A quick glance over at our neighbours here reveals the influence of vampiric Musalon. Corruption is spreading and twisting the
Yeah, the
foliage
blight.
into
I like
something
this. I definitely like it changing the terrain, and I like the
as
fact
we
that
saw
chaos
on
can
the
do this
overview
too.
map, we have
It's
some
cool that
facts to
because
our
chaos,
history.
I mean, the chaos
And in
hordes,
fact, our
they
midterm game
can't
plan
really
here is to
take
keep our
cities
local
and
loyalty
create
solid, so we have some
countries
friends
or
and things
empires or
to
anything like
keep
that,
waiting
but
on the borders.
they corrupt the landscape. But I like the fact that
One
the
last stop on our
vampires
brief
have
tour
this
then,
ability,
and
and
we're
they
going
can
to
control.
head
They can make an
northeast, where
empire,
we
like a
have one
dark
of our
empire or something like
captain
that.
heroes
This
on
guy
an
is a
exploratory mission
captain.
towards the Chaos Waste.
I'm not exactly sure what he's doing all the way up here. They made a point of showing us that he's going into the Chaos Waste. So I'm assuming that he's going up here to get artifacts or something like that. I doubt that this is like Rome and Medieval 2, where you have to send a diplomat or somebody like a character like that, an agent, to go ahead and check out, you know, the other factions and be able to do trade agreements with them and stuff.
A pretty inhospitable and attritional landscape. Okay, that's all for now. We hope you've enjoyed this gameplay snapshot.
There's Kislev
Keep
right
tabs
there.
on our social
Somebody
media
said it has a
channels.
bear on their flag, but somebody stated that in one of my videos that they had mentioned that there is going to be no units, no cavalry that's riding on bears. So if anybody knows the answer to this, go ahead and put it in the comment section below. Let me know, because I want to know about that, because that would be disappointing to say the least, because that's one of the main things that draws me to that faction of Kislev. But even though we can't really play it at first, but I'm assuming that we can play it later on. And actually, if we can play it later on, more than likely they'll add that unit if they don't have it at start. But let me go ahead and give you my final closing thoughts. Sorry guys if the video was a little bit light. I wanted to hear kind of, so you guys can hear kind of what they were saying and me respond to it. And that way you guys can get both sides of what the narrator's saying and what I'm responding to. And I'm also a little bit tired because I just worked a 12-hour shift overnight and I just got off of work, so I've been going on 17 hours and 18 hours of no sleep. So yeah, let me go ahead and give you my thoughts. Sorry again if the video was a lot of me being like, oh, that's cool, yeah, that's cool. Anyway, yeah, that was cool. That was awesome. I liked it. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed the way that it just, like, as soon as he started going through it, I'm like, oh yeah, Total War. That is Total War. No, because I mean, I don't know if anybody else has thought like this, but it's Total War Warhammer. But a lot of videos we've seen like the units. The units are outlandish compared to any of the older Total War titles, because it's a fantasy game. It's completely different, and so it's sometimes it's hard. Like, oh yeah, this is to remember that this is still a Total War game. I mean, once they put up the campaign map and they showed us this campaign walkthrough, I'm like, yeah, I can jump right into this. I know most of the stuff that at least for the Empire, I don't know if the other factions, but the Empire, very similar to the factions that I'm used to playing in other Total War games. So I'm going to be able to jump right into this. There's going to be, hopefully there's no real learning curve. The main thing that I can see on this is that they're really pushing the customization, the MMORPG style for these characters, and like their quest lines and epic gear and all these little items they can have and stuff like that. So I'll make a video about that later on, going more into detail on my thoughts on it. But I actually kind of like it. I feel like we've been heading toward this in this direction since even actually, yeah, since I started being able to upgrade our generals. I think that was back in Napoleon. When we started being able to upgrade our generals, I knew this is the path we were going to, being able to like completely customize our generals and to full-fledged like MMORPG style characters. And I actually do like the route that it's going. I like the fact that we can do that. I like it. I like how it's going more into emphasis on customization. The one thing I am worried about is they are showing these walkthroughs, and I actually really like them. I like this one. I like the one that they had before, where they were showing us the green skins. But the one thing they haven't showed us is anything online, anything multiplayer. But he did say we have 2.5 months left. They're still gonna polish things. They're still gonna balance things. So maybe they're trying to do that before they show us any multiplayer. But I'm hoping they at least show us one multiplayer battle between the vampires versus, I don't know, the greenskins or something like that. Something like off, or like the chaos versus the vampires. This would be an epic fight. I would love to see that. Anything else? Let's see. Oh yeah, I am curious to see if you can make if the Empire can make any real sort of alliance with the vampires, if they give them enough money or enough humans as sacrifices. I don't know exactly how it's going to go with their diplomacy. I wish we would have gotten to see more of the diplomacy screen. And yeah, but that's basically it, guys. What do you guys think about this new trailer, this new campaign walkthrough? I actually really enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys thought in the comment section below. Let me know. Let's see if we can get over 50 likes for only 2 months, roughly 2 months for the game to be released. Again, guys, if you like what you see here and you like to see more, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and become a subscriber today. This is going to be Sunjutsu signing off. It's been a while since we got a walkthrough video.
Hello, good evening, and welcome to the latest Total War Warhammer campaign walkthrough video. Today we're going to take a snapshot of a campaign we've been playing as the Empire, and the usual caveats apply. We're still a good 2.5 months from launch, and well into balancing and polishing. So you may see some placeholder bits and bobs, and many of the values on show may well change as we
on it on what's going on in the video. Now if you guys wanted to watch the video without my commentary, go in the description below and click the link. I'll leave the link down there to Total War's channel, and you guys can watch the actual video there without my commentary over the video. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right in and get started.
Sega.
Action near it, and basically got destroyed. It's only got a couple of settlements left.
As are our dwarfen chums of
I was actually thinking they were going to be a lot more formidable, but maybe this is just, you know, one of the random outcomes that come in the game.
Sylvanian provinces towards us. Looking at the diplomatic status overlay, we're feeling relatively secure at the moment. All factions marked blue are our allies, testament to some good treaty making on our part early on. Just north.
What's up, subscribers? Sunjutsu here, and today I wanted to go ahead and give you guys my review for the Empire Campaign walkthrough video that came out for Total War Warhammer. Now, this video came out last night, so I wasn't able to do anything for it, so I'm going to go ahead and pick it up right now and give you guys my thoughts and some live-ish commentary.
Nudge everything into place.
Okay, so they're going to go ahead and change a couple things as development is going on still, so this game's still not 100%, and I'm guessing it's not 100% polished either.
We started by conquering Reichland, and we've recently taken the 3 regions of Middenland from the faction of Hockland, who just weren't playing ball diplomatically, which frankly is their loss. In terms of our immediate neighbours, we can see that Bretonia has...
This I was a little bit surprised on, that Bretonia got ganked up by the vampire faction.